Hello, I'm Tan Yanbing. In this video, I'm going to discuss some questions with you about the digital data, democracy, and citizenship. Now we should begin.
With the advent of the internet era, traditional politics has been greatly impacted. On the face of it, this century has seen the emergence of new digital technologies that have brought new opportunities for civic participation and collective action. But on the other hand, the emergence of new technology also brings many new problems. This video will discuss three issues in digital democracy and citizenship, and give a solution that I think is appropriate.
As for the first question, much history has shown that while new technology can be transformative, powerful people can still find ways to use it over time and turn it into a means to consolidate their power. This is an inevitable trend in traditional media. But in the internet age, anything is possible. This trend need not be inevitable. However, we are sorry to find that more and more internet media platforms are being manipulated and becoming tools for large enterprises and governments to achieve their goals.
Such as the high-profile case of Facebook spying on users. Governments can also use the media to send the wrong message to their citizens. All these facts point to the fact that online media are increasingly being manipulated as a tool to achieve certain political ends. So how can we reverse or curb this trend? In my opinion, firstly, media platforms should not restrict users' right to publish information and discuss current politics. Compared with traditional media such as newspapers, books and TV, internet media is characterized by openness and interactivity. Such characteristics are determined not by companies or governments, but by the internet itself. The openness of the internet allows it to deliver information to a wider audience. Make it possible for more people to acquire knowledge and express their opinions through the medium of the internet. The internet has turned everyone into a publisher. This is revolutionary. However, with the growth of social media platforms, some businesses are using technology to limit what citizens can say. For example, some large online media platforms such as Bilibili in China use AI to delete some users' comments and some posted videos by automatically searching for keywords. This is contrary to the strong interactivity of network media platform. Moreover, it discourages the enthusiasm of the public to participate in the current political discussion, which is not good for democracy. As far as I am concerned, a responsible internet media platform should determine whether information violates rules through channels such as citizen reporting and manual audit. Rather than using simple AI systems to delete comments and information on a large scale, such actions could turn internet media platforms into tools for governments and companies to manipulate public opinion. This is bad for democracy. The second problem is that internet media are easy to be carried by public opinion under certain circumstances. This is at the opposite end of the spectrum from corporate and government control of the media. In many cases, negative social news will lead to negative emotions among netizens. Angry netizens often choose to vent their emotions on the internet, thus posting irrational and inflammatory remarks. In some cases, this voice will even override the voice of reason and force the government to make some irrational decisions or make some policies that are not in line with reality.
In the United States, for example, during the novel coronavirus outbreak, rumors of the virus does not exist, and the vaccine is controlling the population, were rife. These rumors disturbed public order and even seriously affected the fight against the virus in the United States. When such emotional voices become mainstream, the voices of opposition will become harsh and even attacked by other netizens. Such extreme emotions are often exploited by politicians and individuals for their own gain. This phenomenon is also bad for democracy. In my opinion, there are several main reasons for this.
1. Citizens are not well educated. Many netizens who post extreme opinions on the internet themselves have limited education. In China, for example, almost 37% of internet users have not completed secondary school. This means that their own knowledge pool is very limited. Therefore, they are unable to make rational judgments on many social problems with knowledge. In contrast, they are more willing to directly believe something subjective, which does not require deep thinking.
The solution to this problem cannot simply be internet regulation. In essence, we need to start from improving education and increase the popularity of education. Only by improving the overall quality of netizens can extreme opinions be reduced. Simply deleting and restricting comments will only aggravate the anger of ignorant netizens.
Many news reports of network media are not completely based on facts. Much social news coverage, especially of other countries, is dominated by subjective sentiment. For example, in the early days of the epidemic, European and American media, such as BBC and CNN, some reported on China based on the preconceived view that China's epidemic prevention policies infringed on civil liberties. Although this is not the case, it is easy for many people in Europe and the United States who do not know China to misunderstand or even antagonize China. The same thing is happening now in China, where news of Freud being killed by police has spread widely. In the eyes of some, the United States has become a country that ignores human life and enslaves people of color. This is obviously not entirely true. In order to reduce the generation of extremist speech, thus undermining democracy, I think the new media should report news based on facts. There shouldn't be too many words with strong intentions in a news story. There must be regulations that hold journalists responsible for what they publish.